as you have just watched, that is a protest in River State, women protesting the return of Fubara. They are asking that Fubara be reinstated back to his office. And of course, they went around the state in their placards, in their thousands, demanding a return back of their beloved governor who was ousted by the president of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and a sole administrator, Ibok Ete Ibas, was appointed to steer the ship for an initial 6 months. And you see, since then, people have taken sides. Some are for and against this administrator. And as you saw there in that video, the women of River State have come out in their masses to say, no, we want our governor back. But like you also saw, in a shocking twist also, there was a counter-protest. Funny enough, politics in Nigeria will always cease to amaze you and I. There was a counter-protest in less than 48 hours. This time, women in support of the sole administrator came out for a counter-protest saying, we are in support of the sole administrator. We are in support of Wike. We are in support of the federal government. Here is the video. So this is back and forth in River State. And in all this, you ask yourself, what is the way forward? Here is what I have to say. It's a pity that at this point, we're talking about unity, uniting the people. At this point, we said we are doing a state of emergency because the state is divided and tempers are being flared. Therefore, you are declaring the emergency to unite River State, to halt any form of violence in River State. This event, this protest and counter-protest shows you that River State is even more divided now than when the emergency was declared. If for anything, people have started taking their sides. The battle line has been drawn. If people were having double mind before, people were playing this, okay, I like what Wike did, I like what Fubara did. Now, people have taken clear sides. So the purpose of the administrator seems to be more difficult now because River State has been divided politically, polarized, and people are angry, more angry than before. In fact, you will hardly see protests like this before when Fubara was around. But now, you can see the way women have come out and shown their weight, thrown their weight behind their supporters. There is a real crisis in River State. Can this lead to peace? Can this lead to solidarity? Can this lead to peace and prosperity? Will a state where people are still fighting for their political ideology lead to peace and prosperity? Don't you know these people have family at home? There are youths in River State, people who are restive. River State is a very restive state, and we must be very careful with what we do in River State. So like you see, these are just the women that came out. What about the youths who are still quietly waiting in the ranks? Do you know what they have in mind? People have been pushed to the wall so much. People have been pushed to the wall so much, and there is little they can do to save themselves. This is why I said, this sole administrator, was it for peace or was it for politics? Let's be clear about this whole thing. Was it for peace? Was it for politics? Because so far, I don't see the right steps being made to unite the state. I'm calling upon Ibok Etek Ibas right now to please, sir, you are in charge of River State now. And I know you know the problem of River State. Sir, please try and advise Abuja on the need to foster peace in the oil-producing state. Try and speak to Tinubu that Rivers people are important in the state of things. You must consider them. These are our mothers, politically divided. Definitely, politics is division, of course, But to see this kind of thing happen, it's well. I know one day we will get it right in this country. Thank you.